I just love being out here. I love nature. Thank you for inviting me.
You're welcome. You know, I usually come here to clear my head and listen to the sound of the birds.
Yes, and I just wish people would stop polluting. Look at that. The bin is just a few meters away.
Who does that? This plastic could seriously harm the birds and the fish. Maybe I should just take out the rubbish.
Let's just be careful, eh?
Hi, welcome to our new learning series for grade 10 students in geography from NAMCO.
In program 3 today, we will discuss the different types of pollution. Our learning objectives are that by the end of this video lesson, you should be able to explain the problems caused by land, water, and air pollution, and to suggest some solutions to these problems.
Thanks for watching and enjoy the lesson with us. Viewers, joining us on today's program is Kasali, Kumbadu, Phoebe, and Vino.
Yes.
They are students from NAMCO here to talk to us today about pollution, namely land, air, and water. Welcome, guys. Hi. Now, pollution itself is described as human activities that cause the poisoning of land, water, and air. And speaking of air, Kasali, can you brief us on air pollution?
Thank you, Joseph. See, air pollution is actually the poisoning of our atmosphere. It is caused by domestic and industrial activities of individuals. It is actually worse in urban areas where we find a high population density and increased industrialization, where the pollutants entering the air are higher.
I see. Now, Kumbadu, could you give us a description of these causes to air pollution?
Yes, of course. The following are causes of air pollution.
The burning of vegetation and fossil fuels releases carbon dioxide. Motor vehicles exhaust release pollutants such as carbon monoxide. Smoke from cooking fire releases carbon dioxide and carbon monoxide. Factories such as cement, chemical, and oil refineries release pollutants. In dry climates like Namibia, dust can also be a major air pollutant, aerosol, sprays, etc.
And how do these causes affect us?
Well, these gases, smoke and dust can be very harmful to the environment and to people. They contribute to global warming, acid rain and depletion of the ozone layer. And smoke from open fires and dust can actually cause respiratory diseases to people.
I do not feel safe anymore. Are there any solutions to this problem?
Yes. You see, actually, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. And some of the solutions are solutions for air pollution. Reduce pollution from vehicles and industries by using modern technology to purify these gases, like catalytic converters. Use more renewable energy from wind, water, and the sun. Burn natural gas in power plants, as it creates far less sulfur dioxide than coal, and also using technologies that don't burn fossil fuels. Plant more forests, take care of existing forests, and prevent the destruction of wood, thus reducing deforestation. Incinerate waste products like plastics and toxic materials in specially built incinerators where waste is burned to ashes at extremely high temperatures. This can reduce the volume of waste by up to 90% and can also provide a valuable source of energy. Use unleaded petrol in cars and encourage people to make use of public transport. Buy energy-saving electrical products like computers, TVs, VCRs, and stereos. Use ozone-friendly products.
Well, viewers, let's change the subject a little and move on to another problem, which is water pollution. Now, what can you guys tell me about water pollution?
Well, would you believe me if I actually told you we actually witnessed water pollution on our way here to the dam? And it was on purpose too. You see, if left untreated, this can be a serious threat to our rivers, lakes, and our dams. And it can also cause severe pollutions to our oceans of the world.
And what makes you say that?
Well, I think I would say it's because, 2/3 of the surface of the earth is actually covered by the oceans. But you see, it's very unfortunate that every year, billions of tons of pollutants, actually reach the oceans through rivers, and these destroy marine life.
If I may add a contribution to what Veno just said, most of this pollution is also caused by human activities on land, like farming, mining, and industries. Oil tankers and other sea vessels also contribute to this type of pollution by, spilling oil and dumping waste in the ocean.
Yes, freshwater pollution happens when people misuse rivers or oceanas. It can happen when they use them as toilets, for bathing, or just washing clothes in them. And polluted water not only affects the environment, but is dangerous to people as well.
Did you know that dirty water is actually responsible for up to 80% of diarrhea, cholera, typhoid, and dysentery in our communities? Yeah, that is a scary figure, my friend. But fortunately, we have solutions to lessen this pollution in our communities.
Solutions for water pollution. We can biologically treat sewage waste so that it can be used as compost or as a source of energy. Use organically grown products as pesticides because they will not pollute groundwater. Recycle rather than dump used oil. Severely punish industries that dump or spill oil with heavy fines. Improve the designs and equipment of oil tankers to prevent oil spills. Force ships to carry a toilet treatment system and ports to have a sewage receiving station as opposed to just dumping sewage into the ocean.
Well, viewers, we've reached the third and the last problem, which is land pollution. Now, Vino, what can you tell us about land pollution?
Okay, yeah, thank you. You see, all animal, plant, and human life are supported by a very thin upper layer of soil. And this is the most sensitive part to pollution. There are many types of land pollution, but you see, humans leave waste everywhere they go, and this sewage is actually washed together with the waste from the ships, onto the shore, and this actually pollutes the land.
Now, Phoebe, what can you tell us about solutions that we can use to at least care for our land for the future time to come?
We can plant more trees, which will help to reduce carbon dioxide levels in the air and protect the soil. Governments can develop policies to protect and manage existing forests. Farmers can use natural products like compost instead of chemical fertilizers. Governments can protect natural watersheds from human development. Sewage can be treated biologically and then used as fertilizer. After an oil spill, people can use hoses to wash off beaches, and vacuum vehicles can suck oil from the beach. Empty tin cans can be recycled to make new metal objects. Remember your 3 R's: reuse, reduce, and recycle.
Viewers, we've come to the end of today's discussion, and this young, vibrant panel will be joining us again soon. We hope you've enjoyed the show with us, and until next time, goodbye.
Viewers, let's summarize. Pollution is caused by human activities such as developing industries, burning fossil fuels, using chemicals in farming, burning rainforests, and dumping waste in oceans and on land. All these activities contribute to global warming by means of the greenhouse effect, air pollution. In Namibia, the main causes of air pollution are dust, smoke from cooking fires, and exhaust gases from cars. Water pollution threatens life in oceans, rivers, lakes, and dams. Water pollution comes from industries, mining, and farming, and also from oil tankers. Land pollution comes from littering with objects that do not decompose in the environment, such as glass, plastic, and tin. Possible solutions to pollution are: do not throw litter on the ground, to take glass, tin, etc. to collection banks for recycling, to use natural refuse to fill hollows, to use solar power in place of wood to provide energy, to provide rural areas with taps and sanitation, to prevent sewage contamination of natural water sources.
I hope you've enjoyed watching and learning with us today. And remember, caring for this planet takes a positive mindset and commitment that you can begin with today. Thanks again for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.